Greetings, Commanders, and welcome to an episode of Ark'Z with a Z, like Cribs, where we deep dive into someone else's Ark and their commander and their gear, and we find out how big they are, because that's all we care about. I'm your host, Melt, and today we are looking at Tsoluoy from the Sin Guild. I think his name is technically You Lost, but it's You Lost backwards, so we've been calling him Tsoluoy. I'm just going to keep going with that. Anyway, Tsoluoy is a Tier 12 infantry player on server 718. The server lord is Letter, the Season 6 winner of the Galactic Battle, who teamed up with other members of their server, which was Sin and TNB. You can see their whole server roster here. And I got unbridled access to come and visit his Ark, and he wanted to let me show myself around. It's like an episode of Cribs. You guys remember Cribs in the 90s? Does that tell you how old I am? Where you get to go look in someone's house? Well, we're going to go take a look at his. So the first thing we want to know is, who's his main? How big's his gear? How many troops does he have? Right? Let's do that. First things first, it's a... You want to guess? Rogers, Stella, Gilly, Reinhardt, Takeda? I'll tell you it's Gilly. He has a Gilly main. 766,000 leadership. I probably should move that just a little bit. Just like that. Just like that. There you go. All right, 766,000 leadership. That's a lot of leadership. But to back it up, he's got all the 60 skills, as you'd expect, and 40 plus gear on everything. Double dodge, so dodge in the pants, dodge in the chest. We like that. Double damage there. He's got crit gems, which a lot of people are using now. There may be a mechanism with attack and crit we haven't quite fully figured out yet, but we know crit is good, and crit wither is good. So we're still working on that. He does have Geist Stones and Spirit Stones, so you see a lot of 3 and 4 piece. You see a Gemini and a Sagittarius and an Aries. And you see the 4-piece Aries, 4-piece Gemini, 4-piece Sagittarius. So 2 guaranteed hit skills, and then Aries, of course, lowers your opponent's attack. Very good. Very good to have, especially on Gilly, because she's going to be dodging the first round because her preemptive skill makes it so that your opponent cannot trigger gems. So commanders that are relying on guaranteed hit skills, gems like Stella and Hoodoo, aren't going to be able to land hits on her, at least the first round, which gives her a huge advantage. But that's it. She's not a main meta commander. Like I said, it's Rogers, Reinhardt, Vega, Stella, Elf. Those are the 5 commanders in the meta right now. Gilly is not there. She is a utility commander with Hoodoo and Plasma and sometimes Dodger Roger. I don't know why Gilly's his main. I'm assuming it's because maybe they just got back from fighting ALD last week in the Season 6 finals, and they didn't need a 766,000 leadership Stella. Maybe they just wanted to have a Gilly as an option to score points, and that's where he fit in the role very nicely. Research-wise, he's maxed out on battle and development. His advanced development's almost done. Basically, he just doesn't have the cosmetic hyperspace. This isn't cosmetic, but arc movement speed, you don't really need that. Gas and electricity, it's so expensive. You're not going to get your value back. You'd rather keep the cash and parts and cash it, or the food, the parts, and the cash it takes to even build it. But I don't know. It's something to make if you just want to claim you did it. So he basically has max research lab, advanced development. But his advanced battle is what's interesting. He's gone all the way up to tier 11 on infantry, walkers, and airship. But he has tier 12 infantry, transcenders. And his research is maxed out all the way. So advanced infantry HP he has here, which is for tier 12 infantry, which he needs for the terror space damage. But he still has a ways to go on defense, which isn't a big deal because Vega's so popular now, and he kind of ignores a lot of that. But it is worth getting. You know, the opponents are going to be having it, and they really do scale up nicely. But hyperspace infantry, all attributes. This is basically mastery. This is a must-have. So this is what he's going to be focusing on now that he has tier 12. So this makes his troops a lot stronger as he levels this up. If you don't have this maxed out, fighting with tier 12 for real, like on a server, ooh, that's scary. Very scary. But yeah, he's got quite the army, right? Of course, we know he's an infantry commander. He's not rocking anyone else. All his leadership, and over 95% is tied into Gilly. And this is his army. 5,123 units of tier 12. And I feel like I'm just like throwing all this out there like no one, you know, is just like unbridled access or something maybe you shouldn't know about somebody like that. They need the advantage. He doesn't. You know, everyone in the server knows what he's got. We've all seen him fight in Season 6 Galactic Battle, and something tells me he'll be changing soon. So what I want to do is we'll take Stella and Gilly out for a ride because we can. And you'll see Stella here with her tier 12 and her Tear Space ability. So we're going to see that trigger right now. Oh, nope, we didn't. Okay, we'll see the trigger, but she didn't get her Wings of Eternity. So there's the damage. Donk. There's another defensive stance. Cancer protection. Come on. Come on. All right, here comes the Tear Space. First, we got to get a Wings of Eternity. All right, perfect. All right, so here comes the damage. And here comes the Tear Space. Boom! Way more than her base hit. Now, granted, there's 2 stacks of defensive on there. But Wings of Eternity goes again. Here comes another. Oh, she misses, so no Tear Space when you miss. Well, so much for proving my point. Anyway, the fact of the matter is nope, it didn't see it. Tear Space does work on Wings of Eternity with Stella, which you think would make Tier 12... Oh, here it comes. There it is. You would think would make Tier 12 most powerful on infantry, but the fact is infantry is so squishy compared to airships, and airships get so much damage out of Tear Space, it doesn't matter that Gilly can attack 3, 4, 5, or 6 times. So, I don't know. A balance is coming for that. It really sucks for infantry commanders right now. And here we are looking at someone who's got Tier 12 infantry that's just kind of feeling the woes of having an expensive account that just isn't up to par with someone who's running airships right now. Anyway, we'll get off that tangent. Let's take a look at gear. And then I'll say, oh, wow, we're going to kill this guy. We needed that 4th win. We might get lucky here. I'll say if you like this idea of a video, jumping into other people's arcs, do me a favor. Give the video a like. That's important. And then, Tsoluoy, you lost. I want you to comment why you're maining Gilly. What's the reason? Are you going to transfer to Stella soon? Are you waiting for the next commander? Put it in the comment below, and I'll super like it. So anyone watching the video right now can go look in the comments and find out why he's running a Gilly main. And while you're down there, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you want to be notified when new content comes out, hit the bell icon. There you go. It tells you right to your device. Melt uploaded a video. Okay, all my due diligence is done. Oh, we almost got a win there. Ooh, I think we need that 4th win, but we don't have the time to do it right now. Gear-wise, oh, we got the avatars. Let's take a look at his avatars. Ah, he's got that blue avatar for winning a Galactic or Season 6 Galactic Battle. Oh, look at that blue. That looks sweet. See the blue border? Okay. What else? We got our gear, 40 gear all the way around. But you'll notice he also has a 40 Black Knight. Now, when you have Tier 12, one of your main concerns is like running into... Well, back in the day, Tier 7 was like vulnerable to Tier 2. With Tier 12, Tier 2 is not going to do anything to you. And if you have 2-piece Libra, which he does, Tier 2 is... Actually, he doesn't have it yet. He's getting there. Tier 2 will only do... Tier 12 minus Tier 2 is 10, so he'd still have 10 times 10% is 100% tier suppression on Tier 2. So he's just 2-piece Libra. You don't need that Black Knight. But he has it in case someone maybe has Tier 10 or Tier 9. He can really put a hurting on him. And then for pants, he's got Speed of God and the Fearless pants. Already. I don't think anyone's really using the Fearless pants, and as an infantry commander, I don't see why he has those. But, he has them. He spent the time to do it, spent the gems to do it, whatever. That's what he wanted to do. We haven't quite figured out what to do with Fearless yet, but if we find out in the meta coming in next season that you absolutely need Fearless pants, his are level 40, ready to go. And that's just what high-level players do. That's how they do that. What else? That's it. We found out how big his commander is. We saw how big his gear is, and that's all we wanted to know. So that's the end of this video. I don't want to drag it on any further. That's it. All right. Thanks for watching. If you want to see this again, hit me up, or if you have an interesting arc or an interesting guild you want to show me, let me know. I might feature it on the channel. And yeah. Was this a stupid idea? All right. Whatever, guys. It was something to do. It's off season. We need content. Why not take a look at people's arcs? All right. We'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.